You already know this is Punch Drawn Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. June 20th, AJ Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, versus Pulev. And people, it seems like a lot of people is actually overlooking Pulev. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if y'all subscribe to the channel and y'all been following me for a while. When we were talking about the heavyweight division, I've been saying for a while that the boogeyman in the heavyweight division is Pulev. Probably some of y'all may disagree, but I've been saying it. Like, his only loss came from Klitschko. Put him down several times. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Pulev is a rugged dude. A rugged dude that can box. A rugged dude that can fight. A rugged dude that he got the type of power with an over right hand that can actually really hurt an opponent. And we all know that Anthony Joshua is subjected to being hurt. He's not invincible. We saw that versus Andy Ruiz. We saw in a couple of matchups like the Parker fight that he don't look as special as what he's advertised. And I like Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is good for boxing. I'm proud that Anthony Joshua did what he had to do in his rematch and regain his position and regain his titles. I think he deserved it. Andy Ruiz came not in shape, didn't take it serious, and it's good that a person like that at this moment is not, in the forefront of the heavyweight division, because he was just gonna cheat himself and cheat the fans. And I don't think he was prepared to take that responsibility and be in the top of the mountain. Anthony Joshua learned also that he has to be very, very disciplined and very, very focused. It could all be taken away this quick. We all know that. We all saw the naysayers. We saw how it turned out with one loss, and that's why a lot of people in boxing, a lot of boxers have, driven have their career is walking in eggshells, because we see with one loss. Look at Deontay Wilder, how they be written off. Anthony Joshua written off, fired the trainer, everything of that nature, everything. So Eddie Hearns is talking a lot, and I love Eddie Hearns too. Respect the guy. One of the most prestigious promoters in the sport of boxing. Love what they're doing, what Matchroom is doing. Love what they're doing with the zone. But I just feel that they doing the same thing what they did with Deontay Wilder, when they were just mentioning Deontay Wilder and not mentioning the task at hand, which was Andy Ruiz back then, and he lost focus. A lot of people talking about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, which, hey, is a viable content, is a viable conversation to have. But there's a man in front of Anthony Joshua, which is a dangerous man. If you don't believe that Pulev is a dangerous opponent for Anthony Joshua, you think this is a walk in the park, I think you're mistaken. Now, of course, you know that Anthony Joshua and Klitschko are friends, where, of course, he's going to give him a lot of pointers. A lot of pointers. And this is one of the good thing about Anthony Joshua. That Anthony Joshua had supporters and legends to, help him out through the adversity that he went through. He had the proper support that a guy like, let's say, Deontay Wilder don't have from his American contemporaries, American legends, so to speak. So, as much as Anthony Joshua is good, being a great heavyweight in this era, he's also have a good corner and good voices and good people to turn to if he needs, help, teaching, understanding, strategies. So I think coming into this fight, of course, he's going to be picking out the brain of Klitschko. Klitschko's going to be out there for him. He's going to tell him what to look forward versus Pulev. Mumbling my words. Need some water. But I'm gonna say like this, yo, he is dangerous, and I don't believe that a lot of people is giving him the credit to be a dangerous fighter. And the boxing world might be in for a rude awakening if they really don't do their due diligence and study this matchup, break it down, unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. See the strength of Pulev. Pulev got a good body work. He could box. Now, I'm not going to say he's the most powerful guy, but he could place a punch real good. And he throws these type of haymakers that can't catch you. Anthony Joshua, which is the Anthony Joshua they're going to show up? The one that outboxed Andy Ruiz, or the one that's willing to slug it out? I think we see that Anthony Joshua has the ability to adjust in a timely fashion. We see that he has the ability to stick to a game plan. No matter what the fans say, they can entice him to change his to adjust to whatever the fans want him to do, or make it a fight. And anyway, in British boxing, they love the sweet signs of boxing. They love it. So they got it, so they got the Tyson Fury, they got Anthony Joshua. Even though, of course, in the heavyweight division, we want to see some knockouts and we want to see exciting fights. But at this point of these guys' career, they understand they got to do anything, whatever it takes to win the fight, or their stock would drop. And we saw that earlier last year. But all I'm saying is they got to stay focused on Pulev, because he's not an easy fight. Now, is Pulev going to come in as this going to be my last good check in boxing and bounce? Because, of course, Pulev is not that young. And anyway, nobody is really young in the heavyweight division except for AJ and Tyson Fury. Even Deontay Wilder is, 35 years old? 34, 35 years old. So a lot of guys in the heavyweight division, there's a heavyweight division that's actually past their prime. I wish they would have fought earlier. I wish Deontay Wilder would have fought Anthony Joshua when he was 33, probably 32. Would have been 33. Would have been better. So Anthony Joshua got youth, got strength, but in the heavyweight division, you already know, man, people could pack a punch. And don't be surprised if Pulev makes it real hard for Anthony Joshua. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if he could drop Anthony Joshua. I won't be surprised. But I also be surprised if Anthony Joshua won't get up. We already see that Anthony Joshua will not go out on his back. He will get up. He has the grit to take the punishment and to give the punishment. Of course, I got Anthony Joshua winning. All I'm saying is people don't think that this is going to be some walk in the park for Anthony Joshua. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Anthony Joshua. Pulev is, you already know he's promoted by Top Rank. It's going to be a good fight. Sky Sports, The Zone. Man, I can't wait for that fight. I'm telling you, man, this boxing year is really interesting. I call it very interesting. Last year, 2019, I called it the year of the upset. But this is very interesting year. So, and you know that they got what is it? Anthony Joshua still got that contract with Sky Sports till 2021. So don't think that he's gonna fight any type of pay-per-view fights with a Tyson Fury, or if Tyson Fury loses to Deontay Wilder come July 18th, I believe is the fight. July 18th, July 30th, something like that they said. July 18th, I think. So a lot of things can transpire. A lot of things could change. The things that you may be writing off, you might be writing on again. Just like they did with Anthony Joshua. The heavyweight division is kind of, interesting. Let's see what Alexander Usyk is going to do and is eliminated in the WBO. Of course, the WBO gave the IBF the go so they could get this fight done. And then Anthony Joshua will have to fight his WBO mandatory. So we're not going to see no Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua 20 2020. We gonna see everything unfold 2021. And that's just my opinion. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what you feel about Pulev. Let me know what you feel if you think it's gonna be an easy fight, or you agree with me that's gonna be a dangerous fight, and anything really could happen. Subscribe to the channel, support the movement, support your boys, support hardcore boxing fans, support hardcore boxing channels. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.